In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how you configure DHCP or NAT setting in VMware Workstation. Hi, my name is Talhali and welcome back to my channel. So first of all, let me show you how you can go to network settings in VMware Workstation. You click on Edit and Virtual Network Editor. So this one is going to be showing you two VMnet switches. One is VMnet 1 and 8. In your case scenario, it's going to be different. So it's going to show you DHCP enabled, and this is the subnet address. And what's the difference in between NAT and host only, I will show you in this video. So first of all, if you want to change DHCP setting, you click on DHCP, but you can just see the settings, you can't change. Why? You need to change the setting from here, and for that administrator privileges are required. So if you're logged in as admin to your computer, you would be able to change setting, otherwise you won't be able to change the settings. Okay, so as I click on change settings, it shows me another window like do you allow these things to be happen. So I click on OK. Alright, so here you can see VMnet 0 is the one auto bridging. What does that mean? Auto bridging means this virtual machine, let's say this PC1, I'm going to use this machine in this video. So PC1 is going to be use the IP address from my home router. What IP address I'm getting from for my computer from my home router DHCP, it's going to ask the IP address from the same one. So that's the bridge mode. In the host only, that means that machine is only able to communicate with the network address of network address of this. If I have like 4 machines under VMnet 1, they all would be able to communicate with each other. Like I would be able to ping or create like protocols like RDP or stuff like that, but I would not be able to access that machine. If that's the host only, I won't be able to access that machine from my computer. But there's a third one that's called NAT, network address translation. So in that case, this VMware gives you one NAT option to create one NAT switch, and in that case you get a gateway address. So that way from I would be able to access any machine under that switch with any other IP address. It's not going to be the same IP address what I'm getting from my home router. So let me show you the NAT settings. You can see this is the gateway IP of this address, and if I want to change the gateway address, I change from here. So let's say from 222 to that one, but let it be as it is. I'm not going to change anything. Okay, so in host only, we still have the DHCP enable. Where we don't have DHCP enable, that's the bridge mode. Why? Because the DHCP is going to be our home router. So we cannot enable DHCP on this one. We can enable DHCP on host only or the NAT. So under host, you can see the DHCP setting by clicking here. So the starting IP address is 192.168.146.128 and until 254. And this is the least time you can change if you want to. That's the one for VMnet 1. And for VMnet 8, it's the NAT. So we get a gateway IP here, that's 222.2, and DHCP settings, it's going to be 222 something, 128 and 254. So I'll show you one by one all these with all these 3 settings. Okay, so I'm gonna click on OK. These were all the settings. That's how you change the setting, but now we're going to test. So for this one, edit virtual machine setting. So right now it's on VMnet 8, which was the one what we can access from our computer, and there is VMnet 0, that's going to be the bridge one, and the VMnet 1, that was the host only with the 146 IP address. So start with the one VMnet 0, or we can choose the one here bridged. So that's automatically going to get IP address from my home router. So I'm gonna start with the bridged one. So I'm going to pause the recording. Once the machine is loaded, I will come back. Okay, so this machine is up, and let me show you the IP address here. I think this one has less resources, so that's why it's kind of slow. Network and sharing center. There is another option too where we can see the IP address, but most of the users like graphical user interface, so that's why I'm doing this. So you can see the IP address is 10.0.0.108 and the gateway is 10.0.0.1. And if I go into my computer, and you can see it's from the same DHCP server. Okay, so let's change the network adapter settings for this machine and see what IP address we get. And let me show you the other way as well, what I was talking about. So you click, you type CMD in the search bar, and you type IP config/all. So it shows you the IP address here under the Ethernet adapter, Ethernet 0. 10.0.0.1 is the gateway, and the IP address is where is the IP address? Yeah, it's right here, IPv4 address 10.0.0.108. So let's try pinging from my computer. Ping 10.0.0.108. So you can see I can ping that computer from my computer, so that means I can access that as well. So if I do RDP and 10.0.0.108, you can see the connection is successful. It's asking for the username. So I'm going to cancel this one, and let's change the network adapter and see what IP address it gets and what we can do in that one, as I told you. So I'm gonna do like in the live mode. I'm not sure it's going to work in that or not. If not, then I will restart the computer. Okay, so yeah, network adapter is gone. No, it's back. Okay, so you can see the IP series is 192.168.146.128. Let me show you here as well in a network editor. So in the DHCP setting, you can see 192.168.146.128. That was the first assigned IP address for VMnet 1, the host only. Okay, so let's do the third, the NAT feature for this one. So as I know now that without restarting, you can change the network adapter setting in Windows. So I'm going to do NAT, and it's going to be disconnected and then reconnected again. And let's see what IP address it gets this time. So this time it's 222 series, as I showed you in the network settings. So it's 192.168.222.135. So I should be able to ping this one because it's from the NAT. Okay, CMD ping, and the IP address is 192.168.222.135. So you can see I can ping this one, and if I do RDB and 192.168.222.135, I can RDP that as well. I think I had one user with the remote. Yeah, and now you can see I logged into that computer. So it's saying other username password is incorrect, try again, but I'm still able to log into that one. So that's how you do the DHCP setting, or you understand what is NAT in VMware, and how you can do the host only settings for the internal virtual machines to communicate to each other but not to the computer. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe the channel. And thank you so much for all of your support. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.